Deidre Jones, Commander of the Bureau of Support Services, and it is my honor to welcome family, friends, and esteemed colleagues to the 144th graduation ceremonies of the Cleveland Division of Police. Before we continue, I ask that you please take a moment to silence all cell phones for the duration of the program. At this time, we recognize our city officials who have joined us for today's ceremony. The Honorable Mayor Frank Jackson, Cleveland City Council President Kevin Kelly, Cleveland City Council Safety Committee Chair Matthew Zone, and members of City Council, the Director of Public Safety Michael McGrath, Cleveland Division of Police Chief Calvin Williams, the Cleveland Division of Police Command Staff, the Cleveland Division of Fire, Cleveland Emergency Medical Services. We also recognize representatives from other agencies in attendance. When I call your agency, please stand and be recognized. The United States Attorney's Office, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, the Federal Reserve Police Department, Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Office, Cuyahoga County Community College Law Enforcement Training Division, the Fraternal Order of Police, the Cleveland Police Patrolmen's Association, the Hispanic Police Officers Association, the Black Shield Police Association, Blue Coats, Inc., and the Cleveland Police Detachment of the Marine Corps League. My apologies if I have missed anyone. Last but certainly not least, we recognize the family and friends for all of the support that they provided these graduates during their quest to become police officers. Now please welcome Mayor Frank Jackson, who will deliver the oath of office. 144th Academy class, please stand.
Okay. First of all, good morning. Thank you, thank you. You know, I always say when I'm swearing in public safety in general, but police in particular, is that public safety is an honorable profession, and public service is an honorable profession. But everyone cannot do it. But those who choose it and do it right have the greatest opportunity to impact the lives of individuals, families, and communities. So I want to congratulate you on what you've accomplished so far, and thank you for your willingness to serve. If you could raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. Constitution and laws of the state of Ohio. The Charter and ordinances of the City of Cleveland. Obey the rules, regulations, and orders of the Division of Police of the City of Cleveland. And will discharge my duties of my office to the best of my knowledge and ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor Jackson. Please welcome City Council President Kevin Kelly, who will say a few words.
Good morning and congratulations. My name is Kevin Kelly. I'm the president of Cleveland City Council, and on behalf of my 16 colleagues, I want to thank you and welcome you. A couple of my colleagues have joined us, as well as Councilman Zone. Councilwoman Santana is here, and I believe Councilman Kane is somewhere in the audience. But I did want to welcome you and thank you for, as the mayor said, answering the call for service. Many of you, most of you, have had jobs before today, and whenever you enter a job, people use the term family, and they use it so much it almost doesn't mean anything. But with the Cleveland Division of Police, it does mean something, because you are a family, because you worked to get here. You didn't just send in a resume. You competed for your job, both physically and intellectually, and you were chosen when many others weren't. So you should be congratulated for that and commended for that. It is a tremendous accomplishment that you are here today. Another reason that I say the word family is not overused when we're talking about the Division of Police is that approximately 96% of people that get on with the Cleveland Division of Police retire from the Cleveland Division of Police. So if you look around you, all of you are going to retire from the Cleveland Division of Police except for maybe one of you. And that really, you're going to form bonds, you're going to work with people, you're going to have relationships, and you're going to have a career together with these people that you've spent these last weeks and months with. So it's just a really tremendous, important step that you're here today, and I have all the confidence in the world you're going to be here with us through retirement. And just a word about public service in general. As the mayor said, it is a calling, and not everybody's called to do it. And while this is a great day for everybody, there will be times when the job becomes very difficult. There will be times when you look at the job and you'll kind of feel that you're underpaid and you're underappreciated, and that this is a very difficult job. And that'll be true of some people, but I just want to remind you that if ever you feel unappreciated, when you get a call for service and you respond, never ever forget that you are the most important person in their lives when they respond. When you respond to a person in need, nothing else matters to that person except you're being there and you're helping them. So while the job is tough, while there will be times when you get down, when there's times when you feel unappreciated, understand that you are appreciated by the people that matter the most. And understand that your city government appreciates the work that you do. We're all in public service. We, our council members, mayor, we also feel unappreciated, underpaid at times as well. And there's challenges to everybody's job in public service. But I say to you, and I'll say to your families, my wife never wonders if I'm coming home at night. So we do. We appreciate that. So thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Kelly. Please welcome City Council Safety Committee Chair, Councilman Matthew Zone.
Thank you, Commander. There's no greater calling in life than to serve others. Congratulations to the 39 newest Cleveland police officers and our 2 firefighter arson investigators. You are serving our city, and it's such an honor to serve in that capacity. So I want to thank you for your service to our city. We are fortunate in the city of Cleveland. We have the best training academy in the country. These men and women in that academy work extremely hard to prepare you each and every day, so when you do take that oath like you just have a minute ago, and when you go to work out on the streets, you are as prepared as any officer in America. So kudos to our training academy, who does a fabulous job. I'll give it up to the academy. The backbone of what public servants the work that we do as public servants is really our family. And I just received such a chuckle. Those young people up there, hold up that sign. You 3 up there, hold up your sign. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hold that sign up. Hold it up high. Congratulations, Pops. These 3 beautiful young boys are probably looking down fondly. I don't know who the pops is in the room, but the family is the backbone of what we do. As others have said, you will experience some very challenging moments on the job. I would say to the new graduates, leaders lead, they don't follow. So you have to make good judgments in this position, but just know when you go home at night, you have beautiful people like that who are there to love and support you and lift you up. So I want to congratulate each and every one of you, and Godspeed.
The Director of Public Safety, Michael McGrath, will come forward and say a few words.
Morning, everyone. How's everybody doing this morning? Pretty excited, I'll bet, huh? A lot of different emotions probably swirling around in your hearts this morning also. Anticipation, excitement, maybe doubt. You're prepared, don't worry about it. You're set, and there's 1,600 other police officers out there that will assist you throughout your career, so you're ready to go, believe me. Family and friends, thank you for being here today. Thank you for your support over the years. At this point, I'd like to acknowledge Mayor Jackson for his foresight in the hiring process over the years. It's not an easy process, but with the Division of Police, they're right on staff and they're ready to go. Chief Williams and the command staff and the Training Academy for your excellence over the years, and also today, thank you very much. You all do an outstanding job. And council members, Councilman Kelly, my favorite chair for the Safety Committee, Councilman Zone, and other council members that are here today. You know, we can't get this done without your support, so thank you also. To the officers, the newly promoted officers today, you know, there's certain events in your life that will have an impact on you and your family forever, and things you'll always remember forever. And this is just one of those particular events. No matter where you go or what you do over the course now of your life, you're a Cleveland police officer. You know, and Cleveland is the 54th largest city in this country. So y'all should be very, very proud of yourselves. A few comments about this room. This room is 103 years old, this honored room, and I'll make a few more comments relative to this room in a few minutes. But once again, congratulations. You've completed the transformation from a citizen to a law enforcement officer. You have passed all the hiring segments, survived the physical and mental training of the academy life, and have sacrificed a lot over the last 20-plus weeks and successfully arrived at this moment in your life and your career. Don't throw the success away by forgetting the rules you were sworn to oath. From this point forward, until the day you retire, you will be in the public eye, subject to Monday morning quarterbacking. Every action you take or don't take will be subject to scrutiny. It's just a fact of life from now on. Remember, this is a service profession. It is your responsibility to protect and serve. Never take any action based on emotion. What you do and the decisions that you will make will have a lifelong consequence to the citizens you serve. Never allow a victim to be victimized a second time due to poor police practices or service. And I'd like to repeat that, never allow a victim to be victimized a second time because of lack of service on your part. Do not become complacent. This is an exciting career with many pitfalls and stumbling blocks. Learn what to avoid. Seek out motivated coworkers as mentors, and remember this, even teachers have teachers. Law enforcement is a perishable skill that must be cultivated frequently. You, each and every one of you, is the next generation of urban guardians. Please don't let us down. You must always be inquisitive, suspicious, and thorough. If not, you are unfit for duty. The first line of safety for the community lies with you. It is a fine line that you walk. While the public may take it personal, you should not. Police officers follow the path of truth. They investigate and follow the trail of evidence to the truth. It's all about helping those who need help and arresting those who prey on our communities. During the course of your careers, very importantly, take time to remember your families. They were here before you decided to follow a law enforcement career, and they were by your side as you processed and completed the Cleveland Police Academy. This is an awesome and great profession. Awesome and great profession. But remember, while you were out there protecting and serving the community, your family, those folks sitting behind you today, are at home worrying and concerned about your safety. Now I'll go back to the 103 years in this room. Over the past 103 years of history, hundreds, thousands of police cadets, the same as you, have taken the oath of office in this council chambers. These officers and their families have made many sacrifices. They have made many sacrifices to make this community safe and respected. Each one of you sitting before me today have a responsibility to respect this tradition. You owe it to yourselves, this community, and those officers that have preceded you. I'm asking right now for all of you to make a commitment to those officers, those men and women who have passed through these honored halls. This commitment is not easy. It will be the hardest thing you will ever do while serving this community as law enforcement officers. There will be days and times when you fail. There'll be days when you fail. Don't be discouraged or distracted from your goals. It is not about your failures. It is about your engagement with the citizens you serve and the number of times you get back up and do the right thing. And before I close, I'd like to leave everyone with one thought. Now, you're all going to leave here and go to lunch, and everything I've said, you're not going to remember it, I don't believe. It'll be passing. But there's one thought I'd just like to leave with you, and I hope it sticks. And it all starts with the definition of a hero. The definition of a hero, those men and women of selfless courage and nobility of purpose who serves and protects. That's not my definition, that's Webster's definition. But this morning, when you put that badge on your chest and you took that oath of office a few minutes ago, most importantly, you became a hero in the eyes of your family members, your friends, and most importantly, this community you serve. Be proud of who you are and what you do and what you have accomplished. God bless each of you and your families. Godspeed. Good luck with all future endeavors. And thank you very much for everything you've done so far.
Thank you, Director. At this time, I introduce to you the Cleveland Division of Police Chief, Calvin Williams.
Thanks, Commander. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You made it. You made it. Where do I start? A lot of folks to thank. This is almost like accepting an Academy Award. I want to thank this person. I'm going to start out by thanking Mayor Jackson and the administration. The mayor and the administration have to approve our internal budget in order to hire you guys and to keep the classes coming in. And like the director said, the mayor's done a great job in making sure that we have what we need to make sure that we can get you folks in here and out there on the streets to protect the citizens of this city. Definitely want to thank Director McGrath. He's the one that actually has that process that selects you to go to the academy. Director is integral in that process. I want to thank Council President Kelly, our Safety Chair, Councilman Zone, the rest of the City Council. They have to approve overall all that budget. So none of this happens without the folks you see over here giving their stamp of approval to it. Our training staff, you guys rock. You guys do an excellent job for us day in and day out with all the stuff I throw at you, with all the demands you have, not just for a cadet class, the classes that we have coming back from Tri-C, but also for our in-service training, our continuous education training. You guys do a great job, Lieutenant Commander, so I want to thank you guys. Give you a round of applause. And of course, I have to thank our command staff and for the work that they do and trying to keep all this stuff together and all the things that we have juggling in the air, and they do a great job to support you guys, along with our supervisory staff of this division. They are the ones that keep things running day in and day out. Our sergeants, our lieutenants, our captains out there, they do a great job for us. Last but not least, I want to thank our safety partners. A lot of them were mentioned earlier in Commander Jones's introduction, but thank you guys for what you do for us and supporting our goals in the city to make this city safer and make it better. So thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Police officers, Cleveland police officers. When we talked this morning, I told you I want you guys to enjoy this moment, to lighten up, to smile, because I know for about 7.5 months you've been straight, rigid, right down the middle. Sir, yes, sir. Ma'am, no, ma'am. So this is a day that you can definitely enjoy and be proud of because you've accomplished a lot in those 7.5 months. So relax, enjoy. And in that vein, I want you guys to stand up. Stand up, 144. I want you to turn around, take a look at your family members, and thank them. Okay, sit down, sit down, sit down. All right, thank you. Have a seat, have a seat. Come on, we got a ceremony to finish. Thank you, thank you. All right, so now you guys know where your loved ones are sitting, so when this is all over, you can go and find them and all that good stuff. Whose boys are those up there? Where are you at? Stand up, acknowledge them. Stand up. There you go. Good job. Where the boys at? All right, thanks. I hope you guys are going to follow in Dad's footsteps one day. One day. Family members, thank you guys. Thank you for supporting these officers throughout this whole process. They couldn't have done it without you. I know there are a lot of hard days and nights, a lot of missed events and birthdays and things like that. A lot of getting that notebook together and you bothering them and them saying, I got to get this done. I know there is a lot of that stuff going on. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting them, but you got to keep supporting them. This is just the start. You have to keep supporting them day in and day out through this process, through the entire career, because without family, we really can't get this done. So keep that support going. When this ceremony started, you guys marched in. I was really proud of you. I saw a lot of smiling faces. I even saw some tears of joy. And you guys should be proud. You should cry. You should laugh. You should high-five your family. And don't forget, take them out to lunch when we're done with this. Because you guys just got a little bump in pay, so they can afford to take you guys out to lunch. With that said, I want to congratulate you guys again. Great job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. The city needs you, so do your best in each and every encounter out there with our citizens. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Williams. Now please welcome the 144th Academy class speaker, James Husky, Jr.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm James Husky Jr., class speaker. First and foremost, I'd like to start out by thanking Honorable Mayor Frank Jackson, Safety Director Michael McGrath, and Chief Calvin Williams for being in attendance today and making this event possible. I would like to thank Commander Jones, Lieutenant Smith, Sergeant Ryan, and the Cleveland Police Academy staff, as well as Commander Tavano, Associate Commander Eberhardt, and the staff members at Cuyahoga Community College Police Academy. Each one of you has made an impact on us that we will remember for the rest of our careers and our lives. Especially Associate Commander Eberhardt, who constantly challenged us to be better every day. I would also like to thank all of our friends and family for joining us here today and for your support throughout our journey thus far. I just want to say how great it is to see our class in something other than white dress shirts. It's been a long academy. The members of Class 144 started this journey with great confusion as we learned the way our lives would be for the months ahead. Our class would come to learn that it will be the last day for many things in our lives, but the beginning of a promising future in the noble profession of law enforcement. The core values of the Cleveland Division of Police were the first thing we learned. These 6 words: pride, professionalism, respect, integrity, dedication, and excellence would be recited like our daily prayer, our new words to live by. However, we had to learn the process of how to say them the correct way. What is the correct way? Sometimes we weren't loud enough. Other times, too fast. Other times, not fast enough. Eventually, we got it down. We learned to do it so well and at such a volume that the college had us recite our core values outside. And just like the post office, neither rain nor sleet or snow would keep us from performing them outside. After the first week, our time in the OPATA curriculum would begin. Each day would teach us information that would assist us in our coming careers. Each instructor would bring to the table something from their personal experiences that would help us to learn the material. We would face many challenges that would test our skills and knowledge in order to advance to the next stage. Courses such as driving, firearms, and field sobriety testing. These were stressful courses that would determine our future, but we met each challenge and passed them all with flying colors. Making it through the academy required constant dedication and sacrifice, especially when it came to physical conditioning and our notebooks. Coming home every day from class, finding time to work out, and sitting down at the computer to type up daily reports on the class of the day required us to become masters at managing our time. We had a test to prepare for at the end of academy, one we couldn't cram for last minute. Information that could be taught across a semester in college, we had to master in just weeks of training. The amount of work this class has put into completing this coursework was more than most of us had done earning degrees in college. And let me tell you, it was tough. But we passed. Again and again, we passed. As time went on, we grew more and more in our confidence and our knowledge. But the most important thing is that we grew together. We passed the physical fitness test and completed our notebooks. What a great feeling it was. We were headed into July and thought we had everything figured out. That was something the staff here at Cleveland made sure to change. We were near the end, but we felt like we were right back at day one. Testing each day to prepare for our state certification exam and physical fitness sessions at random to keep us on our toes, holding us to a higher standard that they knew we could achieve. Our preparation for the test was a combined effort of both Tri-C and the Cleveland Academy staff, and was second to none. This was shown by our class not only passing the state exam, but setting the state record with an average of 97.23%. And 6 perfect scores. Shortly after this achievement, we began phase 2 of our training. The scenario training we received was eye-opening. Our class even had the opportunity to go out into the city and spend time with and learn about the community we are about to serve. The staff here at the Cleveland Police Academy, gym, and the range were enthusiastic and eager to help in any way that they could. This past month truly showed our class how committed this academy staff is to providing the best possible police officers for the city of Cleveland. We began this journey 8 months ago with 54 individuals from different generations, educational backgrounds, upbringings, and even different states, all different walks of life. As Catherine Perez, author of New York Times bestseller Therapy, once said, "We don't meet people by accident. Everyone is meant to cross our paths for a reason." Through this long, life-changing crucible of an academy, we lost some people. But just like our class's motto says, only the strong survive. And survive we have. The 41 men and women, and our cheerful 2 firemen, that you see before you today are the product of that strength and tenacity. Although we may not see eye to eye on things, and at times, we may not even want to be around each other at all, we have come together like a family. Class 144 may be a dysfunctional family, but we are still a family nonetheless. Before all this, our families consisted of just our blood relatives and those we chose. But now we have been adequately prepared to join our new family, our family of blue, ready to serve our community as guardians. Thank you.
Please welcome William Bigger, President of Blue Coats, Inc., who will present the Outstanding Graduate Award.
Thank you, Commander. It's truly an honor for me, representing the Blue Coats organization, to stand before Class 144. Each of you should feel extremely proud of yourselves. Our Blue Coats organization has been a proud partner of the Cuyahoga County Safety Forces and the Cleveland Police Department for 63 years, since 1956. We're a charitable organization of over 800 members now, devoted exclusively to the well-being of families of the Cleveland Safety Forces who have lost their lives in the line of duty. For those of you in the galleries today, we feel the same way about these individuals as you feel about them. They're part of our family too. We're extremely proud of the Cleveland Safety Forces. You have excellent leadership at all levels. Thank you. Our Blue Coats organization will continue to be with you at all times, good times and difficult times. So today, on behalf of the board and over the 800 members, I have the special privilege to honor this year's Top Cadet, an award given to award given each year to an individual in the graduating class. The Top Cadet Award is based on the combined overall test scores across all disciplines: Ohio Peace Training Academy Certification Examination, the comprehensive scores of scholastic, physical agility, and firearms proficiency, and demonstrated leadership abilities at the Police Academy. So this year it's my honor, and I'm extremely proud to present the Top Cadet Award to Badge 2383, Mason Swires.
And now Sergeant Kenneth Ryan will now present the Academy with its other awards.
Good afternoon. My name is Sergeant Kenneth Ryan. I am the officer in charge of the Cleveland Police Academy. I'm here to present the certificates of merit. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishment as the 144th Class Platoon Leader, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Ricardo Thompson. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition for her accomplishment as the 144th Class Squad Leader for Squad 1, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Andrea Renshaw. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishment as the 144th Class Assistant Squad Leader for Squad 1, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Ryan Krantz. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishment as the 144th Class Squad Leader for Squad 2, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Anthony Leiser. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishment as the 144th Class Assistant Squad Leader for Squad 2, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Zephaniah Nyman. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of her accomplishment as the most physically fit female police recruit based on the Cooper Institute Standard for Fitness, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Haley Shingary. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishments as the most physically fit male police recruit based on the Cooper Institute Standard for Fitness, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Jamel Gill. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishment as the top scoring recruit during firearms training, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Gino Trin. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishment in obtaining the top overall academic score for the 144th Academy class, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer James Husky, Jr. I will now present the Art Shelguin and Tom Horan Leadership Award. The Cleveland Police Academy prides itself on instilling leadership qualities in all of our police recruits. The 144th class has had several changes in class leadership to help us promote valuable leadership skills in our recruits. We know that these new officers will need to lead by example when interacting with members of our community. Two retired members of the Cleveland Division of Police that led by example were the late Art Shelguin and Tom Horan. Both of these men exhibited exceptional leadership qualities. Several years ago, when Safety Director McGrath was the Chief of Police, he suggested that our Recruit Leadership Award be named after these two police officers. The award is presented to the police recruit who has exhibited exceptional leadership qualities. The award recipient for the 144th Academy class was selected for her hard work and dedication to her class and to the Police Academy. This recruit put forth great effort in helping me communicate my orders to the class as the Academy commander. Her organizational abilities also assisted my staff in achieving their goals. Will Officer Andrea Renshaw please come forward and accept the Art Shelguin and Tom Horan Leadership Award.
Lieutenant Sean Smith, the officer in charge of the training section, will come forward for the presentation of Academy certificates. We also ask that all distinguished guests come forward and form a receiving line.
Before we get started with the presentation of certificates, I would be remiss if I didn't thank some other folks, the people that really make all this possible. Lieutenant Carla Ellis, who runs our personnel section, who processes all you guys to get you into the academy, and her staff. Lieutenant Ellis is on the back wall over there. Thank you, Lieutenant. And thank you and your staff for what you do. And then Sergeant Charmin Leon, who runs our public safety recruitment. Sergeant Leon and her staff are the ones that go out and do all the events and keep track of people signing up for the test and push you guys to sign up. And then even once you sign up, they do the physical agilities and do the camps, the fitness camps, to make sure you're ready. So the sergeant and her staff, thank you guys for what you do. Thank you.
Good morning. Before I call the names, I want to say a couple words. I'm Lieutenant Sean Smith, the officer in charge of the training section. I want to congratulate you all on a job well done. The road to get you here today was not an easy one, but you made it. The state standards for the Basic Police Officer Academy is 737 hours. Here at the Cleveland Police Academy, these graduates have completed an amazing 1,164 hours of training. This makes them the best trained police officers in the state of Ohio. Our graduates here today did not do it alone. Could I please ask Director Copeland, Commander Tavano, instructors and staff for Cuyahoga Community College, as well as the Cleveland Police Training Section to stand. I want to thank you all for your patience, guidance, and dedication to this class. With your instruction and commitment to excellence, the 144th class set a state record on the state exam with a score of 97.23. Please give them a round of applause. Our continuing mission at the Cleveland Police Academy is not to produce the high test scores or basic police officers. Our goal is to produce educated guardians and respectful protectors that the citizens of Cleveland deserve. I present to you the next generation of Cleveland's finest police officers, the 144th class. Please stand. Officer Corey Brightheart. Officer Benny Burgos. Officer Juan Sedano. Officer Juan Sedano. Officer Austin Cacciarelli. Officer Brandon Kreitz. Officer Jacob Davis. Officer Nathan Dawson. Officer Shanae Denightson. Officer Felisa Doss. Officer Jamel Gill. Officer Michael Gillisey. Officer Lance Hammond. Officer Zach Hitchens. Officer James Husky Jr. Officer Jonathan Jerup. Officer Alexander Yovanovich. Officer Casey Kraft. Officer Ryan Krantz. Officer Alex Kowalski. Officer Justin Lehman. Officer Anthony Leiser. Officer Zachary Lowry. Officer Molly Medeiros. Officer John McCartney. Officer Dominic Naples. Officer Cassandra Nickel. Officer Zephaniah Nyman. Officer Kyle Perryden. Officer Brianna Reed. Officer Andrea Renshaw. Officer Astash Romain. Officer Corey Rose. Officer Ashley Santa. Officer Shannon Skaggs. Officer Haley Shingrary. Officer Anthony Schumpert. Officer Trevor Smith. Officer Patrick Stecker. Officer Mason Swires. Officer Ricardo Thompson. Officer Gino Trin. Officer Jason Wagner. And Officer Jacob Wojcik.
Let's give all of our new police officers a round of applause. Those in attendance of today's ceremonies, thank you all in advance for the courage you will display as sworn officers of the law and as members of Cleveland's finest. As we close today's ceremonies with the benediction by Cleveland Police Chaplain David Gully, I leave the 144th Academy graduates with the Police Officers Pledge. I pledge my courage, courage to race and conquer my own fear, courage to take me where others will not go. I pledge my strength, strength of body to protect others, strength of spirit to lead others. I pledge my dedication, dedication to my job, to do it well, dedication to my community, to keep it safe. And I pledge my concern for those who trust me and my compassion for those who need me. On a personal note, I thank you all for being the reason I smile today.
Class 144, you are officially dismissed.